This book is called Peanuts Emergency by Christina Salat. Be quiet, children, and listen, Miss Sarah Ann says. I giggle with my best friend Honey. We wiggle in our seats. It is sunny outside, and I do not like being quiet. I want to be noisy and run. School's out. Honey and I twirl in circles on our way out to the yard. Sugar, sugar. Dance, dance. We chase April butterflies until Honey's babysitter comes to pick her up. Ryan leaves with his dad. Rhonda leaves with her mom. I wait. Nobody comes for me. I wait and wait. I do not like waiting. I swing high. I climb near the tippy-toe top of the crooked tree. I don't see anyone I know coming. Everyone from my class is gone, and I'm still waiting. I watch Miss Sarah Ann leave. I wave from up high, but she doesn't see me. I really do not like waiting. It makes me grouchy. I'm getting very grouchy. Red hot stamp your sneakers grouchy. I head for the payphone across the street. Mommy put coins in the zipper pockets on my sneakers for emergency telephone calls. There are many kinds of emergencies. Fires, accidents, wild animals, shipwrecks. I've never had an emergency. Is this one? I unzip one sneaker pocket, then the other. They are empty. Someone must have stolen my money. I only bought cupcakes at lunch once, maybe twice, well, maybe 3 times. Don't use this money unless you have to, Mommy said when she put those coins into my sneaker pockets. That's a safety rule. I think I've been bad. Very, very bad. This might be an emergency, and my emergency money is gone. Maybe I can call collect. When you press 0 and say, I want to make a collect call, please, the operator calls people for you and makes them pay. You should only do this in an emergency. My daddy says so. Who shall I call? Tuesdays, Mommy's supposed to pick me up, unless she has a meeting. Then Auntie Rosie picks me up, unless she has a dentist appointment. Then Daddy picks me up, unless he's out of town. Where is everybody? I am mad. I am very, very mad. I yell at the operator, this is Peanut. Get me my mommy. She says, what's the phone number, dear? I know my number. I know lots of numbers. Home numbers, office numbers, even the numbers for Honey and Ryan, my best friends. Grandpa always says I have a head for numbers. What's the number, dear? I can't remember a single one. What should I do? Please help me find my puppy, says a man. He's a big friendly person, and I love puppies. Love. Love. But I'm supposed to be careful with strangers. That's a safety rule. Strangers can pretend to be nice when they really are not. The puppy person smiles and reaches for my hand. I do not talk to strangers. People across the street turn to look. The stranger's smile fades. If a stranger bothers me, I'm supposed to get someplace safe and tell. I run around the corner into a store. Mommy buys coffee to go here. Mrs. Yee is not a stranger, I think. Nobody came to get me, I cry. I don't have any money, I can't remember my phone number, and a stranger is talking to me. I'm so upset, I start to hiccup. Oh my, Mrs. Yee says. Is this an emergency, I whisper. Mrs. Yee hands me a cherry sucker and unwraps a grape one for herself. Maybe, maybe not, she says. In either case, we should not panic. She hoists a big book onto the counter. What's your name? Peanut Nwanda. Peanutnwanda. At least I haven't forgotten how to spell. There's only one Nwanda family in our street in the big book. Mrs. Yee dials. No one is home. Who else can we call? Grandpa, I say. But it doesn't say Grandpa in the big book, and I can't remember Grandpa's other name. Grandpa's Mommy's father, I tell Mrs. Yee. But that doesn't help her. I am sad. Very, very sad. Icy silver sad. It's almost night. We can't leave you here, she says. I can take you home with me. I'm not supposed to go to anybody's house without telling my mother, I say. That's a safety rule. Mrs. Yee scratches her head. I suppose we can call the police, she says. Police can help with an emergency. Their number's 911. The police station's on Maple Street. How will Mommy or Daddy or Auntie Rosie or Grandpa find me there? Also, there's lots of strangers at a police station. Big, scary strangers. I'm worried. Queasy, orange, sick to my stomach worried. Mrs. Yee calls my house one more time. Mommy answers. I can hear her voice from across the counter. My car broke down, she says. I'll be right there. A few minutes later, Mommy rushes in. She scoops me up. I'm so happy to see her, I forget I was ever mad. Why did you wander off, she cries, squeezing me tight. I called the whole neighborhood. Daddy and Auntie Rosie were searching everywhere. I feel bad, very, very bad. Slimy green curl your toes bad. It was an emergency, and I did it wrong. Everybody's at our house. There's our lost Peanut, Grandpa cries. I wasn't lost, I say softly. I was in Mrs. Yee's store. Daddy swoops me up into an eagle glide, singing, Our brave Peanut has found her way home. Thank goodness, Auntie Rosie laughs. My turn for a hug. My family makes a welcome home feast. Everybody wants to hear where I was and what I did when I was lost. I tell them. I don't leave anything out. Grandpa grins. Peanut is smart. S-M-A-R-T. Takes after me. Auntie Rosie writes down everybody's name, address, and phone number. Mommy gets more coins. They put the list and coins into my left sneaker pocket. For emergencies only, Mommy says, and gives me the eye. Then she puts more quarters into my zipper pocket for my right sneaker. For cupcakes, she smiles. I frown. Why is everybody being so nice? It's important to know what to do in an emergency and to do it. That's a safety rule. Everybody's acting wrong. I get mad, very, very mad, red hot mad. I am not brave or smart, I tell them. Stamping my sneakers, I was bad. I spent my emergency money, I wandered off, I couldn't remember anybody's phone number, not a single one. I think you should punish me. Did you go anywhere with a stranger? Auntie Rosie asks. I shake my head. At least I didn't do that. Did you get help when you needed it? Daddy asks. I nod. Mrs. Yee helped me. Did you make it home safe and sound? Grandpa asks. I nod again. Well then, he chuckles, you did a good deal right. Mommy turns to my face to look at her. You are very, very good, she says, not sounding disappointed at all. In an emergency, somebody brave and smart keeps thinking and trying until they find a way to get safe. And that's what you did. Well, I say, I guess that's true. And now the emergency is over. O-V-E-R, over. Grandpa spells. I think I need another hug. Grandpa and Auntie Rosie and Mommy and Daddy and I are happy the emergency is over. We are very, very happy. Everyone is so sunshine happy. Stamp your sneakers feeling good. We circle in the kitchen. Sugar, sugar. Dance, dance.